Viewed through the thematic frame of Hot Dog, The Streets of San Francisco becomes less a crime series and more an ethnography of urban behavior, where every scene functions as a study in how people share space, negotiate irritation, and quietly authorize harm through inaction. And the genius of the show is that it never announces this ambition, instead embedding it within procedural rhythms that feel deceptively familiar, allowing viewers to settle into expectations of cops and criminals, before slowly realizing that the true subject is the city itself, a living system that teaches its inhabitants what they can get away with. And nowhere is this clearer than in the series' repeated use of street-level settings, food carts, sidewalks, alleys, places designed for movement rather than reflection, where conversations happen quickly and consequences lag behind. And the hot dog stands out because it is both communal and isolating, a shared experience that requires no intimacy, mirroring how San Francisco in the series is crowded yet emotionally compartmentalized. And Inspector Stone's investigative style reinforces this theme, as he listens more than he speaks, watches more than he intervenes, often arriving just after the moment when things could still have gone another way. And this timing is crucial because it positions him not as a heroic savior, but as a witness to patterns already in motion. And when crimes occur, they feel less like moral failures than systemic outcomes, shaped by noise, density, and normalized disrespect. And what makes this approach so powerful is its refusal to moralize explicitly, trusting the audience to connect dots between petty grievances and fatal outcomes. And in doing so, the series anticipates later discussions about urban alienation and social fragmentation without ever using those terms, relying instead on visual storytelling, crowded frames, overlapping dialogue, and environments that feel perpetually on edge. And as someone who first encountered the series expecting nostalgia and found instead an unsettling relevance, I was struck by how modern it feels, not in aesthetics but in psychology, because the behaviors it captures have only intensified, and Hot Dog as a title encapsulates this perfectly, suggesting consumption without consideration, speed without awareness, and the quiet violence of treating shared spaces as transactional rather than communal. And by the time the episode ends and the city resets, another vendor opens, another crowd forms, another irritation simmers. The viewer is left with the uncomfortable understanding that resolution is temporary and repetition is permanent, making the streets of San Francisco not just a product of its era, but a warning that continues to resonate precisely because it never raises its voice.